Previously, you could be 4 to 5 students for each project. This year, we recommend 2 students. The reason for that is we were thinking about just 1 student, but the reason for why we're recommending 2 students, if you want to be more than 2 students or only 1 student for a project, that is also fine. It's not perfect. I mean, honestly, I still think that the perfect amount of students is actually 4 students, but given the circumstances, everything ranging from 1 to 4 students is fine. We recommend 2 students. The reason being that licenses for CATIA, and also workstations for CATIA. As I said before, you can come to the university and sit at the computer labs here and work. That is completely fine. Maybe some of you don't want to do that. Then we have also succeeded into getting free student licenses, which you can download CATIA on your computer. So, also we have the third option. We're working on a remote desktop solution, so you can work from your computer at home, no matter the type of OS that you have. If it's Mac or PC or whatever, you can through a remote desktop connect to a computer at the campus and then run the needed softwares from there. The problem is we cannot really guarantee that all 100% of the students will be able to do this. Either that they want to come to the university or that they have a PC which they can download their own version of CATIA on, or thirdly, if they can perform their remote desktop, or even that the remote desktop actually performs well or not. We have not tried this before. So that's why we really recommend that groups of 2 or more work on one project, so that at least one person can have the right setup of programs. So that's the suggestion. One very, very important detail is that you do not use hybrid design. This is an option that you can Google about. Hybrid design in CATIA. Make sure you remove that from the settings. It is highly advised in the compendiums also and in the tutorials. Do not use hybrid design. Okay, so you should choose your own project. You create and develop a model of that chosen product. And then it's up to you to divide and organize the work. What is very important is that I'm very pragmatic when it comes to results and projects. And just because I really like automation doesn't mean that I want to have 100% automation. That is not the goal. Really, the goal is to empower the engineer, give them an intuitive tool to work with. You really don't want to minimize the intuitive sphere of the engineer. Okay, so 100% automation is not the goal. There should be manual operations as well. The art is to find the harmony between manual design and design automation. So when you identify the project, you have to also identify the tedious features and repetitive processes, and then find a really good way of automating them. So that's the challenge. The challenge is not to do 100% automation. Okay, so just running through these points really quick. Make sure you have completed the tutorials Parametric Lego, Excel, and Introduction to Copy before choosing the project. Find a suitable product for the examination project. Once the product has been chosen, write a detailed project specification, minimum 1 page, maximum 4 pages, including pictures. The specification is detailed enough to be used as a requirement document during examination. So we want to receive a project specification from each group. Okay, so when you're done with your project specification, you don't even have to be done with it. I mean, as long as you want to discuss it, you have an idea, whatever. You can discuss the proposal with either me, Anton, Leon, or Erik, or the lab assistants for this course. Lab assistants. It's strange to say lab assistants because we don't even going to have any lab, but they're going to be assisting me with this course in helping you out. The proposal will either be accepted without any further required changes, or it will be accepted with required changes. So following and accept this, the document will be binding for evaluating your project outcome. So for the design challenges here, this is something which I really hope that I could present to you live and to see if you're as excited for it as I am. It's a challenge which has very intriguing and many interesting aspects to it. It's the most ambitious challenge that we've done, and I really hope that as many as you as possible choose to do this particular project. And what it's going to be about is the name for it is actually parametric design. The shape of these type of furnitures which you see on this slide, basically what it is, it's cutouts which are assembled together, and then it gives it this distinct shape. So I want you to create models which are able to take this type of shape, but you need to specify in your project specification how that would work and what type of shapes you will be able to do. What will be very interesting in this project is that it will live on from TMKT57, which is this course, Design, Automation, and Parametric Modeling. And then we will utilize the project course in order to build the actual machine to cut out these sections. So, and then in the TMKU01, which is a course for mass customization, basically a automation course for mass customization. We're going to generate the codes needed in order to produce these sections in the machines that you own yourself build in the project course. And these machines are actually CNC machines with a type of a cutter that can move in 3 axes and then cut out these sections. I'm really excited to see how far we can take this. There are a lot of things that you need to take into consideration when you're doing this this project, because there's a manufacturability here as well. I mean, it's not just generating nice looking models. You need to think about how this is going to be manufactured, how it is going to be assembled, and then we're going to take those models that you produce here and then utilize them in the next TMKU01 course for the mass customization in order to generate the codes that are needed for actually building them. So I'm really excited to see how far we can come with this. Hopefully the corona epidemic will be over by the time the project course is going to start. So then the time that we lose from this course, hopefully we will get it back for the next semester.